Hi guys, we're once again into World of Tanks, this time on the Asian server and on my main account, or I should say the old account, which is also my main account because this is the account I play most of the time. So I was playing IS-2 today for some time, and I kind of like the tank. I still don't have the Top Gun D25T, which is supposed to be much better than 122JT. Much better, because this gun has some evil kind of disperse. You're shooting something else and the shot will go somewhere you won't expect. That's what happens with this gun. But I'm still grinding. I'm still a bit far from this gun before I go for the 110, because I will need this gun on 110 as well, and then I won't be going for the tier 9. I will stay with 110, train my crew there and keep things there, because 110 is a good tank for tier 8, for tier 8 clan wars or tier 8 tank companies, strongholds, anything. 110 is a great tank to have for that, and I'll stay there. So coming back to IS-2, let's go to garage. So yeah, I just wanted to share some stats before sharing some games with this gun, which is not the stock gun. Stock gun is like terrible. This gun is slightly better than the stock. So, but yeah, the dispersion at 100 meters is 0.48. Aiming time is 3.4. Now, this is exactly the same aiming time, 3.4 on the D25T, but the dispersion is 0.46. But it's much better when played in real compared to the 0.48 on 122JT, because this gun throws the shots on the edges most of the time. You have a great shot on a tank, which is not that far, and you expect to blow them, and the shot will go somewhere you won't even expect it. That's what happens most of the time, or so I've noticed. So I will definitely put up a replay of that kind of game, and then I'll also put up a replay which covers the D25T later on, before I go to 1110. And I'll definitely be putting up lots of replays of 1110 because I loved IS-3, and 1110 is gonna be amazing to drive around, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say, apart from the fact that if you want to go with numbers, this thing has 37 top speed, which is not that fast, but it's not bad. It's somewhere in the middle of the heavies. And hull armor is 90, both on the front and sides, but check the angle. Check the angle on the front. Unless someone shoots you right here in this area, which I probably suppose will be auto pen for most tier 7, 6s, maybe even 5, depending on which gun is shooting at you and what angle. But this angle is great. It definitely bounces some shots, especially when it's like this or like this. Yeah, as long as you angle it. And then if you check these colors, some great angle there. The side thing, and how we should present this side is definitely gonna pan. So it's better if you are able to angle. I think you can side scrape in this tank. I haven't tried too much, and whenever I tried, I was trying against some heavy big ass guns, but I think if you can do something like this, it should work. You should do it to some extent, depending on the gun which is shooting at you. And if you check the turret armor, it's 100 on the front, and again, check the angles. Angles are great. So unless someone hits you right at this spot, you're definitely gonna have a great luck bouncing the shots, as long as you know how to do it. And everything else is what you can see: view range, signal range. My crew is not very well trained yet, so definitely not the best numbers you could see. But I just wanted to highlight the sloped armor here and this gun, which is not great. And we will definitely look at the better gun once we get it, before we move on to 110. I just kind of like this tank because, I don't know, I found it much better than IS. Or maybe when I was playing IS I was totally a newbie, so maybe right now I'm much better, so I know how to handle a tank, but still it's fun to play, even with this gun. So that's it for now. See you when I have more to add for this tank. Bye for now. So now we are looking at a game with the IS-2, while we have the second gun, which I don't really remember the name of, because names are complex, but it's the second gun before the top gun, which we are going to unlock soon. But I want to show how this gun plays. And this is not a special battle, there's nothing special in this battle. It's just how normal games go usually. I don't do anything special, probably don't even play to best of its strength. I could have gone towards G2, G1 area and helped push that side, but too many things were going there, so I decided to go this side, because leaving this side on its own is not a good idea, and we just had a few things going there. So I come to this side along with the SU-100, a Panther, and a very slow 87. They're always slow. Yeah, 87s are always slow. It's a British tank destroyer. They're meant to be slow until they reach Tier X. Or apart from the new line, which has some good tanks, I suppose. I haven't gone through the line, so I won't comment on it. But the 80 line, which has 87s, 82s, and 88s, and tortoise, those tanks are really slow. So I see a comment, I try and aim to shoot, but my aim is, like, as you can see, very slow to zoom in, so I decide not to take a, you know, clutchy shot, because that will just make myself known to them. And then I see a Chiri pop up and take out my driver, whom I revive, and this guy shows up again, takes some shots at me, and I go back because there's an arty in the play, and I try not to have to deal with the arties. Especially in heavies or tank destroyers. I hate arties when I'm not playing them. Now I could have taken that shot, but again, it's knowing this gun, I was trying not to take any chances. So see, this is what happens. Although I won't say it was a perfect shot, could have been better, but still. Normally you don't expect these kind of shots to miss, but this gun makes things happen like that. So I wait for him here. He's not a very good player, so he keeps popping up at the same spot every now and then. So I just sit back and wait for him to show up. He shows up. Oh, we just decide not to shoot him in that kind of a situation. I want to make sure my shot connects with him. There it does. So I withdraw because I'm most probably spotted. Don't want an arty shell landing right on top of me, because my tank is not that heavily armored from the top anyway. Second shot hits. That's cool. Again, moving to make sure Arty's not looking at me. And yeah, this is what happens. This is probably not the best place for a heavy to be, but I found this place to be a bit comfortable. I'm usually playing mediums or lights, and I have always found this place to be quite useful. Unless I'm not in the place where SU-100 is right now. See, again a mess. So we have an IS, so I decided to go for the IS, I think, because that Cheery is moving a lot and we have no other issues going this side, so I decided to pop up, take a shot at the IS before launching, and he gets hit pretty nasty. So yeah, we have like a Panther there, an SU-100 there, and that Cheery is really not feeling very comfortable showing up at the same spot again, so I should go for the IS now. Come on, zoom in already. And this is what this gun does. Yeah, this is what it does. That's why I find it a bit frustrating. Maybe I could have aimed a bit more, but still, this should have connected in all favorable situations, or in all normal situations, you know, neutral situations. You would expect this shot to connect most of the time, but this gun makes it so hard. So here I go for a full offensive mode. There's a Comet, there's a T-37. I can deal with both of them there, so I just decided to go and see what I can do there. Just push the help button in case others are not listening or they're missing. There. And then he feels that he should be hitting me, and this Comet guy feels very special pushing on me and takes some nice damage. Here I don't want to miss the shot, so I just want to make sure I'm aiming at him, because I have lag issues. I had lag issues when I was playing the game, so I just didn't want to make the shot miss, because that would put me in a bad situation. SU-100 is in a bad situation, but luckily the 87 kills the T-37 and helps the guy driving SU-100. So basically we won the game. It was nothing special. I did like 2157 damage. That's not great. It's not bad, but it's not great for a tier 7. But it's pretty good still. On a IS-2 with a not the top gun, it's pretty good.